Well, coming up on our season 1 finale, we'll hear from all the house guests and we'll find out who is our first ever winner. But before that, we still have to name the final HOH of the season. We've already seen that Emmett won the first part of the competition. Now Gary and Jillian go head to head in part 2.
I've been on slop for over a week and it's definitely taking a toll on me. I have no energy at all. I'm definitely at a disadvantage right now because I'm super weak, but I'm going to fight through this and beat Jillian some way, somehow.
You know, I walked in the bathroom and I saw Jill. She was pretty upset.
I seriously think I regret everything I did on this show. I just want to go home. I don't want any money and I want everything back to normal and I want to go back to my normal life.
You get a chance to do something that no one's ever done before.
She had lost the one comp she could probably win, and now she's got to face Gary. You know, 6'2", 200 pounds in a physical. Her odds are not in her favor for that one.
I don't know.
Hey. Stay 68, okay? You're almost there.
You know, some people don't have the support system that I had in the house, so I definitely feel lucky to have built such a good relationship with Emmett.
I walk into the backyard and I see these posters of all these circus freaks / house guests, and I'm like, what is going on?
Tattooed girl. The man with the elastic eyebrow.
Sylvia, the big-footed girl. If I win this competition, I get to go to the 3rd round of this HOH comp, and I can decide who comes with me to the final.
If I win today, that puts me in final 2 with Emmett without a doubt.
This season at times is a bit of a circus, which brings us to part 2 of the 3-part final HOH. This is Big Brother, Big Top, and since I won part 1 of the final HOH, I will host this challenge, and here's how it works. You will start by grabbing a ring with the house guest name on it from the rack. Then make your way across the monkey bars. Be careful, if you fall into the ball pit, you will incur a 30-second time penalty that will be added to your final time. Then from the start, you will attempt to throw the ring onto the pylon that matches the order in which the house guest won HOH. Once you think you have all the right rings in the right pile, over and hit the buzzer. If you are correct, the buzzer will light up. If you are wrong, you will have to go over and make some changes. The house guest who completes this in the fastest time will move on to part 3 with me. Jill, you're up first.
I lost the first part of the 3-part HOH, so I need to win the challenge today. The horn blows and I run as fast as I can. I'm feeling pretty good about my sprinting and coming across the monkey bars. When I get to Tom, I start missing. It's starting to get to me. I'm never going to get this. So I'm talking to myself. I'm like, you need to calm down. Chill out. My God, this is hard. Oh! You know, maybe I can get the rest of these on really quick, and all that lost time at the beginning, I'll make it up here. From now on, it's Jillian, Emmett, Jillian, Emmett, Jillian. Yes, I'm going to do this. I only have one left, and it's me, so I got to do this fast. I got to press that button so my time will stop. Crap. I was not feeling good about my time.
I have no idea how Jillian did, but I'm assuming she did amazing because she's a calm threat, but that's just pushing me to do even better than she did. I'm going to kill this. The buzzer goes, and I'm running for Suzette. And I get Suzette on the first try.
And Jillian.
The Jillian I knew because she girl.
Tom, you gotta kneel.
My biggest move in this game was getting out Tom, and now it's coming back to bite me in the ass. Everything is going great.
We're past it.
I'm like,
30-second penalty.
after I get out of the ball pit, and I keep on thinking about this penalty, and I feel like everything is just falling apart. nights, it's just Jillian Emmett. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I gotta break this showman's HOH cycle now. I definitely gave it my all, but then I thought about my 30-second penalty, and I was like, ugh.
Okay, guys, I have the results. Jillian, your time was 16 minutes and 20 seconds. Gary, with your time penalty, your time was 12 minutes and 38 seconds. You're the winner of the contest.
I am like so proud of myself. I can't believe it.
You're fine with it. You win some, you lose some. So mad at myself. I've been a solid competitor this game, and I really wanted to take myself to the final two.
Shit. Oh, man. Why did I do so bad?
Now that I know Gary and I are facing off in the final part of HOH, just kind of wanted to go see him and see where his head was at.
I thought Joe was gonna win.
Yeah.
I want to guarantee a spot in the final two, so I have to ensure Emmett that if he takes Jillian, the jury will vote her to win. This is a complete and total lie, mind you.
But I can just sit down. I've played this game. I've won 4 HOHs. Like, I've had to get you guys all out, but this is a game, and you have to respect the fact that I have gotten all of you out, you know? And I can just see them going,
Besides me, hands down, Jillian's the strongest and better in this house, so it's a tough decision, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
Wow. From being evicted to that huge win, congratulations, Gary. So, who will win the last head of household competition of the season? Gary or Emmett? We will find out in just a few minutes. That's also when we'll get down to our final two. At that point, our jury will have a huge decision to make. But what are they thinking, and who or what will sway their votes? Let's head back up to the jury house to see what we can find out.
Here we all are at the beautiful Big Brother Canada Jury House. Lovely fire and someone new, Andrew.
Well, as the last evicted house guest, I feel like I'm here solely because of Emmett's decision.
How much do you really believe that it was Emmett that put you out and not Jillian?
Well, I mean, I have no idea, but I know that up to the eviction, we were talking about how I was more valuable to her game because we had a final two deal. She felt like she couldn't beat Emmett in the final two, but she could potentially beat me.
So she either lied to your face about wanting to keep you, or she wanted to keep you but couldn't do anything to sway Emmett's mind.
Absolutely.
But Andrew, would you have turned on Emmett and Jillian before Gary and Tala were out?
I really don't know. I mean, I really felt like I had such a good deal with them. Obviously, I just didn't see it. I was blinded by the alliance that I was in, and I really trusted them to a fault. So,
but I mean, the thing is, they're evicting the people that would not turn on them.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't have turned on them if they didn't evict me at that point.
Exactly.
Leader certainly wouldn't have.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have.
No.
I mean, they're evicting the people that are their allies. So, I mean, I don't know why they're doing that. Unless they have some kind of deal with Tala, which I don't believe they have.
No, I never believed that either. No.
Then they are evicting the people that they shouldn't be evicting.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's Tala!
What happened?
You didn't win HOH.
Your fault, Andrew. Why didn't you win HOH when you weren't in the house?
My ass wouldn't be here.
I'm sad to see you, but I'm so happy that Gary's in the final three! So happy.
Tala, what happened?
I got played with a milkman, but the thing is, if I could have taken his ass out, I would have taken him out. That was my plan. Excuse my language, but that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to take him out.
Yeah, I think Emmett's in somewhere or another, you know, either directly or linked to someone else, had an alliance with everybody sitting here, and he's sitting in the house still. So that obviously is a good thing for Emmett and a bad thing for us.
I really don't think he did a damn thing.
Okay.
I think there were people carrying him through. Jillian is one of them.
Okay.
Him and I were another. Maybe even Andrew was carrying him for a little bit. There were people doing a lot of work for that guy.
And that's why he is in Final 3. And he set himself up because guess what? Gary's another one of his allies, and Gary's most likely going to take him to Final Two, and Jillian's most likely going to take him to Final Two. So he's sitting there with two allies. He's in the best possible scenario right now.
The biggest question mark is who will Gary take if Gary wins the HOH competition, and I believe it's in his best interest to take Jillian.
I feel like he plays with his heart, and because he likes Emmett so much, he would rather take Emmett to the Final Two than Jillian, because he too despises Jillian.
Absolutely.
So,
one of the things that instantly get on Jillian, she is so wishy-washy.
Yeah.
She makes these deals honestly and then completely changes her mind. She finds these loopholes to get herself out of it and make herself feel good.
I really don't want anyone to feel bad. Like, I'm really sorry. Like, you know, I hate doing this. I hate doing the speeches.
Idiot.
I think that Jillian is a massive beast when it comes to competitions, and she's kept herself in the game up to this point to be in a Final Three and potentially a Final Two that all of us are jealous of, and some of us may be a little bit bitter about that.
I believe that strategy and social game far outweigh competition wins.
Also remember, on the very first night, Gary was the person who was generally considered to be the first target in the game. Everybody got together and went, Gary has to go. And now he finds himself in a position in which he can be at the end of the game. I mean, I think there's something to be said for that.
That's
You could say the same thing about Emmett, though. I mean, Emmett was on the block as soon as he got in the house. He was throughout the entire game.
because of his alliances too.
Well, but Emmett didn't get a second chance either, stayed in the whole time.
And I
Good
just,
point.
Myself, Topaz, and AJ did have a second chance as well.
Yes.
If we were better liked by the Canadian public, we would have gone in. So Gary, in a way, did win a competition of sorts in a popularity contest. So in a way, he did earn his spot back into the house. We can't just say he was randomly thrown back in there because he was sent in of his own merit. And if that's an element of the season, which it clearly is, then we have to respect that.
Absolutely.
Everyone in the jury will be here in our jury box, and they'll get a chance to ask the final who are. So make your bets now. Finale night on Big Brother Canada is back right after this.